I'm Amanda Frost, and I got next.
SLT Nation, what it do, fam? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Life Talk. You got next. Well, Kevin and I, we comb and scour the earth to try to find you amazing people doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today we got one that's a very extraordinary story. We're going to go all over the globe, but we also going to give you guys something really pleasurable to look at. We got basketball beauty herself, Rookie of the Year, Amanda Frost in the building. How you doing, Amanda?
I am doing great, and I appreciate you guys having me on here. I'm excited to talk about what's going on.
Yeah, we got a lot to unpack with you, Amanda, so we're going to get to that in a second. If you're new to this channel, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana. I'm rocking alongside my colleague, my co-host, my brother, my PIC, the head coach, KT. Kev, you ready to rock and roll, man?
Am I ready? Just like Amanda, man, I'm always ready to get buckets, so let's do it.
Yeah, man, you stay frosty. Hey, so listen, if this is your first time checking out the channel, we want to thank you for stopping by. Gracias. It means a lot to us for you to show us some support, whether you're here to hear Amanda's story or whether you just to check out what those two guys down in Dallas are doing. It's big things are popping and little stuff is stopping. Right now, we are tracking to hit 1,000 subscribers, and so we need to ask a favor from you. It won't cost you a penny. All it takes is a couple of clicks and your support will go miles. Okay, on the count of 3, we are going to hold hands, kumbaya, and I need you to smash that subscribe button. Are you guys ready? Riverside, stand up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, now you just got front row seats to all kind of amazing content, amazing stories. We put out new episodes of You Got Next every Thursday and Sunday. So guess what? Welcome to the SLT family. Now you're part of the SLT family, but below us, we got the lovely Amanda Frost, hooper extraordinaire, first team Big Sky, University of Northern Arizona alumni. Welcome to the show. But Amanda, before you can become part of the Sports Life Talk family, we have to take you through the initiation. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. And we demand excellence. All right, Kevin, let's go.
Good grief. All right, so to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 hip-hop artists.
Okay. So my top 5, I'm more of an R&B artist, so I will go with Beyonce is definitely one of my number 1. Chris Brown, Indy Iree. Well, we're going old, Destiny Child, everything with Beyonce. And I would go with, I guess, Neo. I could throw Neo in there.
Oh, you can't go wrong with Neo. I'm feeling you on that.
Okay, I'll go with Usher too. Okay.
Either or. You all good with that. So give us your favorite sports teams.
Favorite sports teams, gotta go with my man LeBron. I've been following him forever. So now, of course, he's here in LA. So I'm a Laker fan, and of course, I follow the Sparks as well.
All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
So my favorite superhero, I would go with Storm. It's kind of, if I did 2, it would be co-ed. It would be Storm and Cyclops. I like what they got going on together.
All right, Storm. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Survivor by Destiny Child.
I'll go Survivor.
All right, so B. Jones, I think it's safe to say that Amanda Frost is in the family.
Man, well, guess what? Welcome to the family, Amanda. Now, I can't even start the show. There's so many different directions we could go in. You have literally been a little bit of everywhere. Now you're from Riverside. You went to an HBCU in Hampton for a semester. You went to some other school, Fullerton. You've been in Northern Arizona. Tell us a little bit about coming up and kind of tell us a little bit about your journey to finally getting there at Northern Arizona.
So I was raised just by my dad. My dad had me in every sport, but basketball obviously was my favorite. I was very competitive at a younger age, still competitive actually. But yeah, so I played travel ball, and once I started playing travel ball, I started getting a few offers here and there. I played for Cal Sparks my last year, and which is in LA. And when we went to tournaments on the East Coast, I just got a whole bunch of little offers from the East Coast, and I decided, why not expand my horizons and go a little far away from Dad. Dad was a little nervous, but I was ready. I was ready to go play. I was ready to experience new things, and I had a blast. And I went with one of my really good friends, so we signed together. We both came from Riverside, so we went there, and it didn't work out as far as there was a whole bunch of different paperwork issues and things like that. So came back. I went to Fullerton College, somewhere close home, and then I had a friend also playing at NAU, so she was talking to the coaches, and I wanted to do 1 year at Fullerton and go. And so I did that. I passed everything, did everything I had to do to get back out, and finished my 3 years at NAU.
So now, do you consider yourself, and I know everybody has to have a little bit of pride in themselves to be a competitor, right? You got to have some belief in yourself, but do you consider yourself a real top-notch hooper? I mean, I'm looking at some of these statistics and the laundry list. I mean, you have a laundry list of accolades, but you were one of the best players in the Big Sky, one of the top 5 players in the Big Sky Conference. You were I think you scored the 9th most points in school history. You averaged 22 points a game. Then even when you went overseas, you were getting buckets. Everywhere you've been, you dropped buckets. And then most recently, you went to the Basketball Beauties League as a rookie and dominated, won Rookie of the Year. And then you won the championship along with some other outstanding, talented individuals. But I mean, how do you see your game? How do you see yourself as a basketball player?
I think I critique myself pretty hard. So I don't think I'm one of the best, even though the accolades kind of show. I know I can shoot. So I know I can put the ball in the rim or in the hole. So I know I can do that. But I just critique myself a lot. And so even if I was playing just in the Basketball Beauties League, or I'm playing in a scrimmage or little things like that, if I make a little mistake where it was a bad pass, I could have made a better pass, or I should have cut, or I should have hit somebody on the pass. I just think about all those things all the time. And I think about the really good players like Diana Taurasi, somebody I look up to, Deladon, Deladon. I look up to her too, and Candace Parker, some of the greats. And when I see them make certain moves or when they make certain passes and things like that, that's what I critique my game. Oh, well, Diana Taurasi wouldn't have made that pass, you know what I mean? Or she would have wrapped it around, or she would have set back, So little things like that I just critique a lot.
Well, I had to read the article twice, because when you say that one thing that you could do is shoot, you are an extremely accurate shooter. Your percentage is over 45. I think it was 46.7%. From shooting in the field, and you hit 93% of your free throws. So if the ball leaves your fingertips, it's buckets automatically. I mean, we ought to call you automatic Amanda Otto or something, because I mean, you out there shooting at a Steph Curry-esque type rates. Now, how competitive is that Basketball Beauties League? Because I've seen it. It looks like y'all go pretty hard. I mean, those ladies, as attractive as y'all are, I mean, it'd be some thumping, some banging going on.
Yeah, I think when it first started, it wasn't as competitive, but I think now, obviously the more years you get under your belt, you start bringing in a lot of good girls, and they've got girls from everywhere, and they're starting leagues in different states and things like that. So I knew one of the coaches that was coaching there. That's how I started to play. But the director, Cookie, she's awesome, that was directing here in LA. And it's another woman that's doing really good things, and just trying to get all the competitive girls around this area to go out and play. It's really fun. And just for this 1 year, I've met already, a whole team of girls that are just amazing in what they do. From YouTube stars to teachers to all types of things. And I think it's more than just, competitive basketball. It's women in sports and succeeding in life and coming together like that. It's really fun.
Now, I skip forward to talk about the basketball beauties, because we've been privileged enough. We've had a couple of basketball beauties on, and so you guys, and every time we do it, it's crazy how good you guys are. So that's why I brought that league up. But you didn't just journey into the basketball league. I mean, the basketball beauties. Your journey went internationally. You played 6 years international. You played in all kind of different countries. Poland. I saw a couple of other ones. Tell us a little bit about how competitive it was playing overseas, and also what was your highlight, or what was the most beautiful place you visited? What part of that, all of those different changes, did you enjoy the most?
So I think for me, the best part was just seeing the world. Like, granted, at first it was go play basketball. All I thought was the only thing I could do is play basketball. So if I can't do anything else, I'm stuck. So once I started playing professionally, it just was like I said, you got to play, and you got to perform. And it becomes a business out there. But the beauty in it is you meet so many different people, and you meet their cultures. You get inclined to their cultures, see what they do, see what they eat, see how they act, and I think going to all those different countries, and I still talk to, at least 2 or 3 teammates on a monthly, daily basis or weekly, daily basis from those different countries, just because of those bonds. You know what I mean? You're there for a season, but you don't know anybody. So your teammates are basically your family. So that was the best part for me, is just meeting all those people and being able to play basketball around the world is amazing.
What's one spot that you would like, B, you gotta go check out this spot? The food is banging, the scene is amazing, the energy is electric. What's one country or what's one spot that we gotta go? Me and Kev, we packing up in 2 months. We going.
Australia.
Ooh.
You gotta go to Australia. That was by far my favorite country. Well, one, they do speak in English, so it is easier. And you can read stuff out there, you can read what's at the store, you can read the packets, if it's chicken or beef or, so that's, it's much easier, but it's also, they're just so laid back, so fun. They're not so serious about life. It's just kind of like, let's just go enjoy life. That's how I felt out there. And, I played in 2 different, spots in Australia, but Mount Gambier was definitely one of my favorites. It was a small country town, but everybody was really close, and we did really good things that first year that they had a women's team. So I loved it there. You have to go visit.
Now, I'm a big guy, so I can tell the difference between chicken and beef just by looking at it. So pork too.
Right.
I could diagnose my meats pretty well. But Australia got Vegemite. Did you like that Vegemite?
No.
I know, that's gross, isn't it?
I try it. It's too salty for me. They try to get me to try it in different ways, but I cannot do the Vegemite.
No, I had a colleague.
Butter, toast, and jelly is good for me.
That Vegemite is gross. Australia, bury it, throw it away, burn it off. All right, so now
I'm doing that.
So I'm glad you talked a little bit about your international experiences, because you're a dog. You played, you've been a lot of places. You are what I call at the highest level exposed, right? So now you get to take this same level of information, exposure, experience, and you get to pass it down to your kids. So tell us all about Demand Pro Skills International and kind of what you're doing as a mentor and a coach and a business owner out there to help these kids prepare for life and basketball.
Man, I'm trying to do it all for them. I really want to get kids out. I want them to experience what I experienced, being from this area. It's not the best area, but it's not the worst area. But kids need that. They need that push. They need a mentor. They need somebody that believes in them every single day, no matter what. And I think that's what Demand, that's what we bring here at Demand. So, we focus on bringing more of a family aspect. So, yes, we want to get them scholarships. We want to get them playing all over the world. We want to, travel with the kids. We want to get them to different states and be able to play and just experience life. But our main goal is to get them to succeed. There's a lot of things they learn in school, but they don't learn how, you don't learn about credit. You don't learn about, little simple things that the kids are going to need to be prepared for. And I think we want to incorporate all that in Demand and just let it be an outlet for kids. So, every time something's going wrong, I know when I go to Demand Gym, I'm going to be good. I can let that all go and leave it at the door. I'm going to be good. Even if I'm having a bad game, Coach got my back. Coach got me. Coach has my best interest. Even if we're making them run 1,000 sprints because they're not listening, we're here for them. And that's what we created. And we just started. So it's going to be a year this end of July. And we've got our own court now. We've got 5 teams. We're doing summer camps. We're doing tournaments now. And I got to give it up to that first team that trusted in us. We went from park to park, putting up signs during COVID. And we didn't think we were going to get really anybody, but first time trials, we had about 15 kids. And we're like, yes, we have enough for a team. This is it. And once that started getting some games. And like I said, it was pretty hard because, of course, COVID was going on. And we didn't know if parents were ready. But that COVID is kind of getting out the way. Parents are like, please take my kids, please, we want them. We want to find a good partner for them. And I want them out of the house. I need them off of these iPads and game systems. They need to be exercising. And so we're just trying to create everything that we can to just make kids happy, have fun, and succeed in life.
So this is my last question, Kevin, and then I'll let you take over here. I'm trying to put myself in the position of a 16-year-old boy, right? You just mentioned about the video games and stuff like that, but I'm also understanding that this is a pubescent stage and a 16-year-old now. Coach Frost, you a basketball beauty. You very easy on the eyes. Do these kids, do they look at you and take you for granted because how attractive you are? Or do you have to be like, all right, you want to mess with Coach and you give them the ball and you have to show them you can get buckets? I mean, do they take you for granted because of that? Or how do you overcome that part of the process or that mentality?
So I don't think that any of my kids look at me like, I don't think about that stuff. But at the same time, they always say that I'm the harder coach. So I think I try to be really hard on them to make them know that, okay, no, don't worry about my face or how all of that resonates. But more I just try to really just get in their head, get in their ear, and show them how to work hard, give them a good work ethic. Like you said, though, if they do try me every once in a while, I do gotta step in there, and they know what's up. They know, all my kids know I don't take it easy. I'm not letting you win. I'm not doing none of that. So if you beat me, it's because you actually beat me. And we play a couple games all the time, like what's it called? It's like a game. Yeah, like knockout, things like that.
Knockout.
We play games like that, and I never lose. So but once they beat me, I'm sure you'll hear about it everywhere.
Coach, I'm glad you said that because my next question was going to be a game of 21. Who wins out of you and Jenna Bandy?
No, I don't know. And the kids asked me that question when we had her come to the summer camp. And they said, who would win one-on-one, and I'm pretty humble, so I will give it to Jenna. But of course, if we start playing one-on-one, then, it'll probably get a little intense, so I might have to take over. But I think she's an awesome player, so, and her one-on-one skills are really good.
What was it like being a tag team partner on the court?
Oh, it was awesome. Like I said, it was my first time playing with her and a lot of the other ladies that were on my basketball Beauties team. And it just was awesome. The energy was awesome. We were moving the ball, passing the ball. Everybody can score on the team, which was really good. I kind of just played my part, played my role. We all did. And I think that's how we became the championship team. It was really fun to be a part of, like being able to pass the ball and somebody's they can do exactly what you can do, or they can score the ball just as good as you can. It's a good feeling.
So what's funny about that, was it about a month ago, we interviewed Jada Bavero, yep. And it was like basically 30 minutes before y'all game, or maybe an hour before y'all game. And then y'all went out there and beat her. So
did she say they were gonna win?
You know what, Amanda, I'm gonna let you go and watch that episode when it comes out. No spoilers.
He was talking cash money. I'm not even going for it.
Okay.
No. So how do you balance family and basketball?
So most of my family all lives here in Riverside. I try to get together with them on weekends. They do help out with, my dad helps out. I see him almost every day. He comes to the gym. He's always checking up on me. That's my go-to man, him and my partner. So those two, they never leave my side. But as far as family, like I said, weekends, I try to get it in. I try to set time aside to where, okay, this weekend is off, so we're gonna go do something with the family. My nieces, I have two nephews and one niece, two nieces. So I try to do as much as I can with them as well.
All right, so what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use in everyday life?
Oh, basketball's taught me everything in life, I think. Punctuality, being on time. I think I am somebody that, if we need to be at practice at 5, I'm there at 4, Make sure none of the kids beat me to practice. None of them have. Well, one time when we were at a practice outside, the kids would get dropped off extra early at like 1, and our practice was at 4. So they would say, "Coach, we beat you to the practice," and things like that. But they know they never beat us ever. But it taught me how to communicate with others. Like I said, expand my horizons with communicating. I used to be really closed, and if I didn't know you, I didn't really talk to you. That's kind of how you grow up when you're in a rough, I guess, neighborhood. You grow up and you only trust that circle around you, and you only speak to that circle around you. But the older I get, it's all about networking. It's all about talking to other people, and that's the only way you learn. So basketball has definitely taught me so much.
All right, Coach. So this is the part where I get in your business, okay?
Okay.
So you've seen the movie Love and Basketball, correct?
I have.
Okay, so let's just say that you're Monica Wright. Tell us about your Quincy McCall.
My Quincy, okay. So we met in Australia, playing basketball overseas, and the funny part is all of my Australian teammates will tell you how funny it is that we're actually together now and still together, because I was done with basketball players, athletes, and because you travel so much and you meet the same type of athletes, and no offense to guys, most of it goes to their head that they're a professional athlete, so they love all the women around them. And because I was a professional athlete, I knew what it was too, but I don't care to, like all the guys or things. I don't care about that. Men care more about, I got 3 or 4 women, things like that. So anyways, and they got people at home, so I was done. I was done with athletes.
You were done. I could tell. I could tell by the way you said it. You was through.
I was through. I said, no, I would just want to meet a regular stand-up guy, good family guy. I just want a good quality. That was it. I wasn't asking for a lot. So in Australia, my boyfriend now, he asked and he said, he wanted to pick me up from the airport, which was a joke because I didn't even know him at the time. And so of course I said, no, you're not picking me up from the airport. anyways, he was a big player type at the time, and of course he's 6'9", so the girls are flocking when they see him at the games and this and this, and I'm like, oh yeah, just another guy, another one of those athletes. Anyways, long story short is he started to grow on me. He didn't go away, so. And I kept telling my teammates, no, look, I'm not going to give in, no. Eventually, I gave in. And he just was consistent. So he just was, let's hang out, let's be here every day, let's go out. So when you play overseas, all you have is basketball. I finished my master's one of the years when I was overseas because I just was so bored that I was like, there's only so much basketball that you can do. What else can I do? So I did my master's. So that last year I played in Australia, I didn't have to do anything. I kind of did little side trainings and things like that, but so we just were always hanging out together after practice, before practice, everything. And it kind of, when it got down to the end, because he was from DC and I was from California, so we're still on opposite sides, it was basically, if you want me, you got to come here. That was it.
And he came.
And he came.
Wow. So the moral of the story is, fellas, if you want something bad enough, stay after it. Don't be creepy. Don't be creepy about it, but stay persistent and consistent.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, B. Jones, I think it's time for championship rounds, man.
It is that time. Shout out to him. And I guess to piggyback off the story, that is the fun part about the demand pro skills, right? Because that is your couple's name, right? Deja and Amanda. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, that's correct.
Which combined makes Demand. I love it. All right, Amanda, Miss Frost. So we are at a point of the show where Kevin and I, we turn on each other and we put you in the middle of this, and we call this championship rounds. Have you ever played the game Would You Rather?
I have.
All right. So the rules are very simple. Both of us will give you an option. Whichever one of these statements align closest to you and your dreams or whatever, you choose that one. The host that gets the you choose the option gets a point. The first host to 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game. And right now, I believe I'm in the lead, right, Kevin? I'm up +1, 27-26. I think I am in the lead.
It was tied.
Yeah. We had to.
You did win that last one.
Yeah.
The tiebreaker?
No.
You got to help me catch up.
You ain't got to help him do nothing. You ain't got to help him do nothing. He's a grown man. He can stand on his own. So, but if you have any questions, feel free to just ask us, and we'll explain anything we need. Okay. All right, Coach Frost, are you ready for championship rounds?
I'm ready.
All right, round number 1. Would you rather keep moving forward and impacting kids' lives and become a well-known AAU club, or
go back 10 years and do it all over again, knowing what you know now?
Ooh.
Now, I know you're probably thinking about this. If you do choose Kevin's option, which I'm not telling you to, because I think your kids deserve you and y'all to move forward, but you can still start your AAU program at some point in time if you do decide to go back. You just get a second chance to pursue your career. So I am going to give you that one. I won't put your opinion down that hard.
I would definitely have to go KT on this one. Go back 10 years, I can start my AU program still, but what I know now, if I knew 10 years ago, it would be different. It would be a different story.
See, I was saving this nickname for you. There's a DC character named Killer Frost, so just remember that.
All right, so round Killer Frost.
Killer
Do
Frost.
I have to pick that nickname if I don't pick you next round?
If I don't win the championship round, you can't keep it. All right, so round 2. Would you rather go to Coachella and get access to every event and connections, or
you and Deja get all access backstage passes to NBA All-Star Weekend?
NBA All-Star Weekend, that one was easy. We're not concert people. I don't like big crowd.
Big fashion. You're more than just your beauty.
He doesn't like going out. He doesn't like going to clubs or anything like that. I've used the club but like Coachella and big events, I always just think something's gonna happen. It's too much happening in this world that I don't need to be caught at a big event and they start blowing stuff up or things up. I'd rather go to the NBA All-Star where we got this security and we watching some games.
There it is. There it is. All right, last rounds. All right, so round number 3. Would you rather coach a college program of your choice and achieve your dreams, or
become a brand ambassador for Demand International, traveling the world, helping athletes throughout the country?
Gotta go with Demand. Gotta go with brand. Gotta go with the brand.
I should have changed mine up a little bit.
Gotta go with the brand.
What if I told you go become a college coach and win a ring?
Gotta go with the brand.
Dang. All right. Well, I was gonna get shut down.
Gotta go with the brand.
Because I was
all day, every day.
I was gonna quickly take that Killer Frost away and just call you like Wendy's Frosty or something. I was gonna fix that.
My kids would have left me if I picked something else.
That's right. That's right. You did right. You did right, Coach. Killer Frost it is. All right, Killer Frost. So I actually checked out the page, and it doesn't cost a lot to be a part of Demand. So if y'all are watching this, you got kids that you want to send out there to the Demand Pro Skills. It's not expensive. I think it was $175 a month, and then it was $150 for the tournament or the league. So I just based off what I paid in Shreveport, Louisiana to participate, that's very economical and very good prices. But I also saw that you guys got a ton of stuff coming down the pipeline as far as activities and events and games and stuff like that. Tell us what is the immediate future for Demand Pro Skills?
So right now, like I said, we're still in our first year, but we're running our first tournament or shootout. Shootouts, they just play all on one day. So we're hosting our first shootout, which is this Saturday and Sunday. Then next weekend we have Vegas tournament. Week after that we have our 1-year Demand party. So we're doing like an all-star event game that we're setting up for the kids. The week after that we have our last summer camp. So that will be the last week of July. We have our last week of summer camp. And then August, we're doing another shootout. We're having a couple free throw-a-thons. So we try to look for sponsors to help the kids. Some kids cannot pay that. Some parents, parents have a lot of kids and it's tough to make a $175 payment or, $150 to play in the development league. August, we start development leagues. So the difference between that is AU is way more competitive. Development league is kids are learning the game or trying to get better at the game, and then they move up to that level of AU. So we'll start those in August. Start a Toddler League in August.
Toddlers?
Yeah, I can't wait for the Toddler League. We already got 3 or 4 signups, and we got about 10 kids already ready to sign up, and they're from the ages of 4 and 7. And we're gonna lower our baskets down and just see them play some basketball. It'll be fun from just watching the little kids play. So we got a lot going on.
Well, you clowned me in championship rounds and gave it to Kevin. So Demand is clearly the future. Where do you see this organization 5 to 7 years from now? In your dreams, when you and Deja wrote down what y'all wanted to accomplish, what did that look like?
So 5 to 7 years, we want to. Right now, we have one court in a facility. The facility is not owned by us, so we rent a space. So in 5 years to 7 years, we definitely see ourselves owning a big facility with multiple courts. I don't know if you've ever seen the Mamba Academy, but that is our vision. So, the Mamba Academy is now turned into a different name. They bought the name out. But the Mamba Academy has, training facilities. It has, a big weight room inside. It just has everything in there for athletes to succeed. Mental health awareness, and we kind of want to become an academy too. Academy is one of the things on our list in 5 to 7 years. Is we want to create a program that if basketball is what kids want to choose for their life, we're going to build a program around that. So you go to school from 9 to 1, then you got weights from 1 to 2. So we're going to already at the age of, you know what I mean? At the age of, middle school. Say we started at middle school ages. They're already going to be prepared of how life would work to become a professional. But even if you don't become that professional, there's still, while we're in school, we're learning other options. So, maybe you love sports, you want to be a radio host or things like that. We want to teach all that stuff, and of course the basic math and English and things like that. But then, like I said, they'll be on a schedule of, okay, they got weights, now they got mental health, tutoring, study hall, all types of things. So that's what we see.
That sounds amazing. I mean, that's a dope dream.
All right, so Killer Frost, where can people find you on social media?
So on social media, I have my own personal one, but I'm rarely on it. You can follow us at demand_basketball, and that's demand with an A, not an E. _basketball. We have a website, demandproskillsinternational.com. We also have Facebook, Demand Basketball, and Demand Pro Skills.
All right, so do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Shout outs. Shout out, of course, to the Demand program. I want to go back to one of the questions that you guys did have, and it was who inspires you kind of on social media. And like I said, Jenna, I just met Jenna just through the Basketball Beauties League, but she came through for my kids, and it was amazing. She just did it from her heart, and she's a big YouTube star. She's a big thing. And for her to come out and talk to the kids and, and just be there playing with them. She was there with them all day, just having fun, doing the one-on-ones, doing the knockout. It was amazing to watch, and she's just an awesome person. So definitely shout out to Jenna. Shout out to all of the sponsors, or the couple of sponsors that we're starting to get. So Mr. Taco is one of them. We had a couple other little families that are helping us out too. So just want to say thank you. Thank you to my dad. Thank you to my partner, Dejar, and to his family. Everybody has been so supportive of us, and everybody who's been supportive of Demand. We love you, and thank you all. And thank you for having me.
No, thank you, because I'm pretty sure if you've rocked with us for the last 35 minutes, you can kind of hear the rasp in her voice. Coach had a game yesterday, so she still took this on, knowing she wasn't even playing 100%. So, Coach Amanda Frost, you got next, and we want to thank you for being on the show. We want to thank all your fans for checking us out. Once again, I want to give you an invitation to the altar. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please do so. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think about the show. Kevin and I are aggressively engaging anybody who wants to talk with us. We'll get on here. We'll talk with you, chop it up, answer any questions. If you know good people that want to come on the show, that's what this platform is about. Everybody's story is not going to be on ESPN. So everybody else got next, because we're going to give you an opportunity to share your story. Now, we do have an opportunity for you to hang with us on Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. We go live on YouTube and Facebook at SportsLifeTalk. Just hit the subscribe. You'll be notified, and you come hang out with us. Kev, what am I missing, man? I feel like I'm always missing something. I'll give you the last word.
I have one last shout out.
One more. Yeah.
My best friend Ebony, so she's Get Right Fitness, and she helps our team out a lot as well. And if anybody's looking for a great trainer, her body has become amazing, like amazing. So
go follow. What's that?
What's the name again?
Yeah, her body is amazing. In high school, it was not, but if you see the before and after, she has put in the work. So she looks amazing now. It is Get Right Fitness.
Get Right Fitness. Well, you got 2 new followers. 3, because you're going to get my personal.
I'll make sure all the kids follow you guys and comment, subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Please do.
Hey, it's funny. You said over there you was listening to me close the show. You was like, I forgot about Ebony. I gotta tell him about Ebony.
I'll get Ebony in there.
All right, Kev, what we missing, man? Anything? Close them up, Kev.
So if you use the word Killer Frost, just KILLA, put it on your back and just say, hey, KT sent it.
There it is. Hey, listen, we love you guys. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and please, please, please take care of one another out there. And we will see y'all again on the next episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
Yeet.